What's up, guys? Zach Dixon from Players Launch here. We are looking at some, kind of 3-5-4-0 rec play here at the Hilton. This is from yesterday. We've got Shaun in the pink shirt, On in the dark shirt, me in the light blue tank top, and then Mike over here in the darker long sleeve. So this is, I think, like maybe the fourth or fifth game that we played yesterday. And some things that I noticed that we'll take a look at in this game were Shaun, On, and Zach needed to be looking for Ernie's more when a player was heads down and going to be hitting it to the near side. And then Mike is had played a lot of tennis, so he hits like way too many bangers and needs to dink a little bit more. So that's what we'll keep an eye on this game. The other two things were On was leaning in too far, or his feet were too far from some balls that he was hitting, so it was like telegraphing obviously that it was likely a ball to let go long, and then I was myself making some just like pretty bad shot choices in a couple of the past few games. So we got 0-2. That's a bad dink. All right, so we got 0-1. Sorry, I was making the thing bigger. Let's take a look at this point. Okay, so decent there. That's okay. So this is a okay lob. Shaun's back, but then Mike's a couple feet off. Yeah, look at Mike's feet. He's like kind of far off the line here. We both need to be up at the kitchen there. And then Mike takes it off the half volley and gets put away by On. So we got, I think, 101. $102. So I think it's 011. Since I put this lead tape on the paddle, I've basically stopped driving from the baseline, or like do it much less frequently because I feel like I'm hitting my drops so much more consistently. So we got 0-1-2 here. This is a great point. So Shaun puts him under pressure with the lob, then On hits a couple great returns and resets. He gets like 3 or 4 in a row, but can't get the last one. So we got 1-1-2 now. Mike was doing this a decent bit where he hits the first shot decent on the drive, but then he tries to be really aggressive on the second one as opposed to like slowing it down and breaking down into a dink. So some good shots by On and Shaun. I missed that last one. Two, 1 right now. I don't know if it's 2-1-1 or 2-1-2. Let's see what happens on On's shot here. Just mis-executes. So I think it's 2-1-2. I was hitting a lot of shallow returns yesterday, trying to get used to this paddle. And then I don't know what happens to On here. I think he's maybe just trying to do too much with his wrist or something, but he makes bad contact there. So 1-2-1. Nice deep return by Shaun. Okay, so Shaun hits a really good shot that pulls me wide. And then Mike is like way too late to react. So that middle is like a 10, 12 foot gap, and On just easy put away. I could have done a better job on the reset, but Shaun hit such a good shot. I was just trying to make it over the net. So I think it's like 1-2-2 now. Shaun pops up there. Mike hits a decent speed up. Might have been going out, but he didn't hit it that hard, so. So I think it's like 2-2-2 now or something. Oh, I was going for the body bag here on Shaun. He turns, but so it's a good dodge by Shaun, but I don't know if it's probably not the right shot choice on my part. 2-2 on the 1. Put that up way too high. And then there's just a huge gap between us that Shaun splits. It's my forehand, so it's I think my responsibility there. So I think that point's entirely on me, but a good shot by Shaun. Three, 2 on the 1. That guy comes in, so it's a let. 3-2 on the 1 again. Mike trying to do way too much on that backhand. Shaun catches net on this serve, but Mike goes. He's trying to put like a lot of slice on that return. So I think it's 5. Here you go, Shaun. I don't know if you can't really see it because it's like out of the screen here, but Shaun strikes the cardboard behind him in his backswing. So we got 5-2-2. On goes long on the serve, so we get a nice little double fault there. So we got 2-5-1. Missed the drop there. We got 2-5-2. Nice lead by Shaun. My left foot's forward. I don't really love my footwork there, but my drives were not that great yesterday. So I think it's like 5-2-1. Mike just trying to do way too much with this innie-outie shot. You see he's trying to go to Shaun's left, but he just like barely makes contact with the ball. 6-2-1. Do you see what I'm saying? I commented on it in a few of the past games. Look how like far you're leaning to hit this, and then look how low you're striking the ball. I feel like a lot of the times you do that like before you even make contact with the ball, I'm like kind of decided on letting it go long. Mike trying to do too much with the slice. He's trying to hit like a driven slice back. Classic tennis player. So I think it's like 7-2-1 now or something. 7-2 on the 2. Caught him with the Ernie. All right, so let's rewind this a little bit. So right here. Okay, so Mike is like definitely hasn't played that much pickleball, so I can't blame him for not looking for the Ernie here, but this is a perfect Ernie setup because Shaun's pulled super far wide and he's, you know, head down. He's clearly going to go, to the near side. So that's the Ernie opportunity versus the next shot. Mike hits a nice cross-court dink. On's shuffling. Chest is pointing down, head's down, and he's just trying to pop up to the near side. And the footwork is decent there from me. I definitely clear the kitchen. And then body bag on. So I think it's like 2-6-1 now. Shaun just goes long on that. So I think we've got 3. It's like 3-6-1. Yeah, it's like the second or third time this game that Mike, he drives and then they block, and then on the pop-up he tries to go on another like backhand 2-y drive and goes into the net. We get lucky here. Pop up there, Mike pops up, and then On just mishits it. So it's like 4-6-2 or something. I was trying to do too much there. So it's like 6-4-1 or something. Mike tries this slice again and misses wide. I go for the Ernie there. So yeah, this is kind of like when you're setting yourself up for the Ernie. Shaun goes back towards the middle, which is the right play to do there, knowing that you're pulled wide and the Ernie's potentially coming at you. But it wasn't until this like 4th or 5th game that it kind of clicked for me that like you can set yourself up for an Ernie by going wide. Good lead by Mike here. On trying to get enough top spin on that to drop it into the middle back. So I don't know what the score is right now. I think it's like 4-6 or something. That's a bad shot. I was trying to set myself up for the Ernie again against Shaun. And I just miss it. So it's 4-7-2. At least Mike goes for the dink here instead of the drive, but he just misses. So it's 7-4-1, I think. Mike misses on the slice return again. It's like the third or fourth time this game. I feel like if he just hits it flat, this is like actually a relatively even game, but now it's 8-4-1. Shaun. Drive, block, misses on the half volley. I don't think On had served here yet, so I think it's... So I think it's 8-4-2. Yeah, so Shaun, talking about the Ernie stuff, I think you, after you know, since you know you're going to hit a good shot there, I think you can shift off your right foot, leap off your left, open up, and get ready to hit that forehand Ernie right back at him if he pops up to you. And if he doesn't, he's going to hit to the middle or wide, and On's going to have them both covered. But I don't think you really like jeopardize much in the point by going for it. And Mike ends up going, I think Mike goes too wide there, and then On misses on the ATP attempt, but Mike had gone wide, so. So I think it's like 9-4-2 now. This is a good shot by Shaun. Mike pops up, and then I miss the volley. So I think it's like 10-4-2. I was going to be so mad if Shaun had called this out. Ooh, it was actually close. Let's rewind just a little bit. No, yeah, it looks like it's like even inside the line on where it contacts. Oh, and then the GoPro dies. So that's all we got there. But I think On and Shaun end up winning at like 11-4 or 11-5 or something. So, yeah. That's it. That's all we got for this one. Fly was in my face. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.